A small fire. The seeds resting safely nearby, as much as firelight could guard them. They did not know it. The seeds they carried, dropped and protected, were slowly finding new places to grow. Through danger, careful movement, and the constant presence of predators, these early humans were shaping the future of plants. One step, one handful of seeds at a time. Life was hard. Life was dangerous. But even in the wild, even under constant threat, the first partnership between humans and seeds had begun. Whispering Seeds. 3.4 million years ago. The sun spilled gold across the plains. Early humans walked slowly, carrying small, smooth seeds in their hands. The seeds were ordinary, or so it seemed. But in the quiet moments, they seemed to shift slightly, almost guiding the human step. A young man, Cunning, paused as he felt a seed slip from his fingers. It landed softly on the ground. For a moment, it seemed to shimmer in the sunlight. He picked it up again and instinctively, he dropped it near a clump of soft soil. Why here? He whispered, as if the seed could have in a strange sense it seemed to. A tiny green shoot. The group moved cautiously. Predators lurked in every shadow. The seeds seemed to respond to danger. When a lion approached from the east, the hands were just as the path. Almost urging them towards safety. Midday, the group rested beneath a tree. One woman, Luna, laid down her seeds and noticed they hummed softly in the wind. Almost like a quiet song, only she could hear. The sound made her heart steady, even as vultures circled overhead. Each day was a test of survival. Fire, water, predators, hunger. But every night when the humans slept, the seeds seemed to stretch tiny roots toward the richest soil, silently claiming the world alongside the humans who unknowingly tended them. Weeks passed. The humans walked, collected and dropped seeds. Some sprouted, some traveled by accident, carried on fur or stuck to hands. And the seeds, in their small, mysterious way, guided the humans to food, water, and safety. No one could explain it. No one knew that these tiny objects held the potential for entire forests and fields millennia in the future. The humans respected them anyway, carrying them, protecting them, and sometimes listening, just a little, to the whispers of life beneath their fingers. The plains stretched endlessly, dangerous and wild. Yet in the quiet partnership between walking humans and whispering seeds, first echoes of agriculture had begun. Magical, fragile, and almost alive. Life 3.4 million years ago. Humans, the first seeds. The sun rose slowly over the endless plains of East Africa's sparse trees, cast long shadows across tall grass, and the air smelled faintly of earth and water. Small groups of early humans moved cautiously, carrying handfuls of seeds they had collected, tiny objects that would unknowingly shape the future of life on Earth. Some seeds were food, some were hard and bitter, some soft and slightly sweet. The humans ate some, carried others, and dropped a few here and there, unconsciously scattering the first signs of agriculture. They did not know what they held in their hands, yet somehow the seeds seemed to respond, shifting slightly in the soil, finding the sun, taking root. The plains were dangerous. A distant roar made the group freeze. Lions prowled nearby. Every step required attention. One young woman almost dropped her seeds while climbing a slope, and a handful spilled onto the dry earth. When she bent down to gather them, a faint shimmer seemed to rise from the ground where a tiny green shoot had already begun to emerge. By the riverbank, crocodiles lurked beneath the water, and vultures circled overhead. Every movement had to be measured. Rested and observed constantly, while the seeds seemed to whisper, urging them toward safety, toward water, toward fertile soil. As night fell, the humans huddled around small fires. The wind rustled through the grass.
Ni mtoto ambaye ni abi one anipe aso tuchu hicho na kwa ni bamia ila sa tuchu kama kidogo
kwachi tutotiji
laki pate mako hamana ka ishako hamana hako tina tuchu
hamana pesa ishi
papa hamana
Ikanduda mukisola kwa kwa
sio kwa kila mtu.
Wana akiihe fikia ulikosa kwa kowe mate. Etabe I bosatu ina uchame. Ami wenda mnakata. Unitiko iko chokwadi yako gwadiso. Kaka boko wako atone na wako gwadi. Ha? Hako ndio boko wako kweko.
Asapoko eta sasa ndio boko wako.
Hako.
Hako.
upete ko chika chana tendere
Bolingo diko boko.
abesi keta nasi peti chiye pete ayiwa ina Teach yet. Oh, Peter.
Gilimbida.
And give a teacher be my Kuwaha kwa papa kwa kwa kuwaha ya mu ajitani kila saa tutucha na ati kidogo amnyodo kidogo tichang aso boko bo
Ta kwete sabi yo na temboga ika bana ikikhipa ichina neta phutwe mai khabehe sogogoba akwese Kia
Jabuyana. Isokotoa abami kama kwaya akotoa kabamine. Sasa data.
Tatakiwa na elata soko. Soko kuu.
Shino kwa bita ba mama.
ashino kwa hloko kondoki ida
Nana akatheko.
Gilimbida te
Mine ko no ko.
one ko bena hlatita kwisika na matoma ini
Kokoleya mu.
lami ibena
Kuyena na tu chabi. Lami na tu Come.
Ngatle oni pi thoso akhote one mboga na bibi ngatle kona thoso anu
Kwete ya mana sebe gwe.
Manakato. Sameta gwe kuina ela bi.
Hakane ma na ha
Slowly over the vast plains of East Africa's sparse cave, dotted the landscape and the tall grass swayed in the gentle morning wind. The air was dry, filled with a faint scent of earth and distant woods. Small groups of early humans, ancestors of modern Homo species, moved carefully among the vegetation. Their feet pressed into the soft soil, leaving faint impressions that would vanish with the next rain. They were hunters and gatherers walking for miles each day in search of roots, fruits, and other edible plants. One of them, a young adult with steady hands and alert eyes, crouched near a cluster of wild grasses. He plucked a small, hard object from the ground. It was a seed, smooth and light and unlike the roots he usually dug for. He examined it, turning it in his fingers, curious about its shape and weight. He tossed it lightly into the air and caught it again. Around him, others began to notice similar seeds scattered across the soil. Some were bitter, some tasteless, but a few had a mild sweetness when chewed. Slowly they began gathering the seeds, not yet understanding that some of these tiny objects held the potential for plants that could feed them in the future. For now, the seeds were food. They were small, portable, and could be carried during long walks across the plains. Sometimes, after dropping a handful near the edges of their resting areas, new shoots would sprout weeks later. The humans did not know this consciously. They were not yet farmers, but by moving seeds with their hands, by dropping them near water or shade, they were unknowingly shaping the future of plants.
A small fire. The seeds resting safely nearby, as much as firelight could guard them. They did not know it. The seeds they carried, dropped and protected, were slowly finding new places to grow. Through danger, careful movement, and the constant presence of predators, these early humans were shaping the future of plants. One step, one handful of seeds at a time. Life was hard. Life was dangerous. But even in the wild, even under constant threat, the first partnership between humans and seeds had begun. Whispering seeds, 3.4 million years ago. The sun spilled gold across the plains. Early humans walked slowly, carrying small, smooth seeds in their hands. The seeds were ordinary, or so it seemed. But in the quiet moments, they seemed to shift slightly, almost guiding the human steps. A young man, Kanu, paused as he felt a seed slip from his fingers. It landed softly on the ground. For a moment, it seemed to shimmer in the sunlight. He picked it up again and instinctively, he dropped it near a clump of soft soil. "Why here?" he whispered, as if the seed could answer. And in a strange sense it seemed to. The next day, a tiny green shoot emerged exactly where he had placed it. The group moved cautiously. Predators lurked in every shadow. Lions prowled the tall grass. Leopards watched from the trees, and crocodiles waited in the river bends. But the seeds seemed to respond to danger. When a lion approached from the east, a handful of seeds rolled just out of reach of the path the humans had chosen, almost urging them towards safety. At midday, the group rested beneath a tree. One woman, Luma, laid down her seeds and noticed they hummed softly in the wind, almost like a quiet song only she could hear. The sound made her heart steady, even as vultures circled overhead. Each day was a test of survival. Fire, water, predators, hunger. But every night when the humans slept, the seeds seemed to stretch tiny roots toward the richest soil, silently claiming the world alongside the humans who unknowingly tended them. Weeks passed. The humans walked, collected and dropped seeds. Some sprouted, some traveled by accident, carried on fur or stuck to hands. And the seeds, in their small, mysterious way, guided the humans to food, water, and safety. No one could explain it. No one knew that these tiny objects held the potential for entire forests and fields millennia in the future. But the humans respected them anyway, caring them, protecting them.
Mana ako di ba nichi on ta mana.
Abi investigate abi kwada kasina Jones na tu.
La mi bai kada to sa ko amana base.
Wala pila buta. Eke so ako.
Ai aka aba.
Nakana chini ko ba men ego. Ape ya.
Akuna nakulu le kwacha.
Kaya talanga luwa ate.
Kete na luwa ono.
Mia talanga.
Muda. Ma feel.
Agzanda chuma. Kete.
Apa isa bam dala ka khele zupa.
Tena tu ko da shato abengile obe.
Mana kata na.
Show wa shiye, ushuko na tanana to.
Ikhate.
Show us here.
I love the Akune. That's how to do the same.
You un show she we lungo come agwe go fire my head.
No,
Iko nice. Tata aye ke he.
mana katani na ta.
Iko.
Ona mataka ya sambata oma mataka ya sambata oma. Mbata ema mataka ya ta isa kambandi.
Ko ita mai wa ka jam. Ko jam na ka so.
Mata
Ta yes. Ko ita mai mai ko no kwata.
Sikige picha.
Mataka ya kae ushwenta ta yeke.
Mbata mena wewe ukane mataka
Tashino kwamba ta
Mbata
akata.
kwezo wakasa kwa
Kama mataka ya kae.
mataka ya kama. Afia ita mwana.
Akui. Tashino kwata mana mataka ya so apena kae. Na kangweku.
That Uganda before the sun lifts above the horizon. The village is already breathing. A faint blue light rests over the land, and the air is cool enough that every sound feels clear and close. In rural regions of Kenya, Tanzania, and Namibia, morning is not announced by clocks but by life itself. Roosters calling, goats shifting, wind moving through dry grass. The awakening of the village. Children are often the first to stir fully awake. They step outside barefoot, feeling the earth before the heat of the day arrives. Some rub sleep from their eyes, while others burst instantly into motion. You see them running between huts, chasing one another, laughing freely in a way that belongs only to mornings without hurry. They help with small tasks, gathering firewood, carrying water, or watching younger siblings. These responsibilities are not heavy burdens, they are early lessons in belonging. Every child grows up knowing they are part of something larger than themselves. As they play, they glance toward the cooking fires. Hunger is patient here, but the anticipation is joyful. The smell of smoke and warm grain travels through the air like a promise. The women and the fire. At the heart of the morning stands the fire. Women gather around it with calm purpose. Some kneel on the ground, others sit on low stools. Their movements are steady and efficient, shaped by memory and tradition rather than written instruction. Grains are ground by hand, sometimes with stone tools polished smooth from years of use. Water is added slowly. The thick porridge forms stirred carefully to keep it from burning. In some communities, milk is warmed. In others, flatbreads are prepared over hot surfaces. The food is simple, but nothing about it is careless.
Yeah, guys, we have Tuye here, and she come today and participate here, and the little one they're enjoying and they have a little bit fun here. So the time they are cooking, so this is how we survive here, guys. Welcome to our life and enjoy this moment with us. Yeah.
Tuye. Usiku Zainab si ya juju. Haju. Yang saya Tuye enggak ada. Soalnya Lo berapa ya? Berapa dah? Zainab. Ju. Mama ke
Jaga.
Kafulu na tete Hakuna ku.
Ako
Takititi.
Amana kata. Sasa yule na.
ako siya manuka ko dyan.
Kali as.
Bobo kung ko po.
Lu beenya. Beyo ekakheni.
Sesengene na utaobe. Ita lapiti na ako.
Yeah.
Ikaya ko teya sa kuti. Kanenda ikwako. Umetoka jibita
Itatumia. Kwa jana na mkajipata.
Achichata bokuti na bakule na tsiwa.
Itakuwa sanga.
Tuingie. Tuingie na sisi.
Mama atone. Makae bado bado. Sasa.
It's ana. It's ana.
One.
Kwa aseme ana na.
Saka.
Ola na ko tseke ana qokushuwa mtsola na kwe.
Nikila seta ikapana kwebemo umadzahe byake ani.
Ola beti na tona kwata pana ko beti na.
Kwata pana kwebe amana usika ete.
Ela beti na akuwa obi.
Ako kwa
Kafe la be.
Chikutsi fita kusisha hayo.
baba.
Ha?
Paham. Kaya koko baba katugo.
Ah, what's it kwa tsewekela.
Mbona kachukua tata wewe. Tako lala mikono hii. Na kuangalia. Tuko tako angichi.
Kabisa. Bako mama. Ona eba
Kama bamedoloshi kwa ilala mse.
Lika huko kaa hapo naenda.
Ubeko baye.
Ba kopet.
Ubeko baye. Ubeko.
Tako ahinka
Keni bi.
Tele de dingi be uheto.
Aicha aya.
Sasa memtana sota la chola.
Hababi be ena.
Tako akapaya akabu. Kama makijaji. Ana kosi.
Mimi nimemwona kita.
Siji ni kitambi.
Mai.
No tambi nimenene.
Wanachezea. Upenda sisi.
Kwa kwenda kwa achanga.
Tuni kwa baya baby sana. Tuye be ena tani ya benna. Ama ishi ane kuma oma. Ah? Eche kaji mam uba. Tani ko tafuta mchata.
Ingi akwata saati dena.
Kaina bita aicha.
Dai tibi olana
Kaka kaina bita. Kwani hola bita
Lusu japandaka.
Mbuzi wako.
Ondoka tu. Sama mukara yuhamma. Wewe kwa tesa kwa talaki.
Kako sikankobe.
Wasi.
Oko ama baba kukusia.
Na kuina mana kuana ba.
Kana te aman aichi Nanja mana upepe
akusameshe ya akameshe.
Kuria.
Una.
Hele nata.
Kwa iyame Tulaichi.
Ama tena sasa kutetlate.
Ba ta mandaga.
Baba mimi. Kuchuta. Koto. Mama taka ite wawa.
Mpaka uone maandishi.
Ani ya memana kwa habe.
Bamia kwa mtu ya kuku. Ola baba. Hama ka bagma ba.
Hama na obe ko isinani.
A day of hunting and gathering. Hadzabe women. Dawn in the camp before sunrise. The small camp begins to stir. Smoke from the night fire still drifts through the thorn tree shelters. Children wake slowly while the first light spreads across the dry grassland surrounding Lake Hadzabe. The women prepare for the day. Some carry woven baskets made from plant fibers. Others pick up their digging sticks, the most important tool for gathering underground foods. A knife made from metal or sharpened scrap is tied to a belt or tucked into a cloth. Unlike the men, who may leave alone or in pairs to track large animals with bows, women travel in small cooperative groups. Sisters, cousins, and friends often leave together, usually with several children walking alongside them. There is no strict leader. The group simply moves out of camp toward areas where food is likely to be found. Moving through the landscape, the Hadzabe homeland is a mixture of acacia woodland, rocky hills, and open grasslands. The women walk slowly, constantly observing the environment. Every detail matters. Broken twigs, fresh tracks in the dust, birds calling near fruit trees, disturbed soil around animal burrows. While walking, the women talk constantly, sharing stories, teasing one another, and discussing where to search next. The atmosphere is relaxed but attentive. What might appear to outsiders as casual wandering is actually a highly skilled reading of the land. Digging for hidden food. One of the first tasks is often searching for edible tubers hidden underground. A woman notices a particular leaf pattern on the ground, a sign that a root grows beneath the soil. She pushes her digging stick deep into the earth and begins loosening the dirt. Soon a thick root emerges. These tubers are extremely important foods because they are nutritious, available even in dry seasons, predictable in location. Children often help dig, learning which plants are edible and which are not. Several women may gather around a good patch of roots, laughing as they work, dirt covering their hands and legs. Opportunistic hunting. Although plant foods are the main goal, the women are also hunters. As they travel, they watch for signs of small animals. A hole in the ground might belong to a scrub hare or an African crested porcupine. If the soil around the burrow looks freshly disturbed, the group may decide to investigate. Several women begin digging quickly with their sticks, widening the hole and collapsing the tunnel. Children stand nearby watching for movement. Sometimes the animal escapes. But sometimes the digging reveals the animal hiding deep in the burrow. When this happens, the women pull it out and kill it quickly with a stick or knife. Other animals occasionally hunted include rock hyrax hiding among rocks, small birds flushed from bushes, reptiles such as lizards. These hunts are fast, cooperative, and opportunistic. Knowledge of the environment. The success of these hunts depends on deep ecological knowledge. Hadzabe women know which plants produce edible tubers, which burrows belong to which animals, seasonal fruiting times, where bees often nest in trees, how animals behave during different weather conditions. This knowledge is learned from childhood. Young girls watch closely as their mothers or older relatives explain where to dig and why certain tracks indicate an animal nearby. Learning happens through observation rather than formal teaching. Midday rest. By midday, the sun becomes extremely hot. The women often stop under the shade of an acacia tree. Baskets are opened, and food gathered during the morning is shared immediately. Tubers may be eaten raw or roasted later in camp. If fruit has been found, it is passed around. Children play nearby while the women rest, talk, and sometimes nap. Despite the harsh environment, these breaks are filled with laughter and storytelling. Gathering fruits and seeds. Later in the afternoon, the group continues moving across the landscape, searching for seasonal foods. One of the most valued resources is the fruit of the baobab tree. The hard shell is cracked open to reveal a dry, powdery pulp rich in vitamin C. The women may also collect berries from shrubs, edible leaves, seeds that can be ground or roasted. Each item goes into the carrying basket balanced on the head or back. Returning to camp, as the sun begins to set, the women start walking back toward camp. The return is slower. Baskets are heavier now with roots, fruit, and sometimes small animals caught during the day. When they arrive, children run to greet them. The food is placed near the fire, and soon people gather around, sharing food. Sharing is one of the most important rules in Hadzabe society. Even if only one woman caught an animal, the meat is divided among many people in the camp. The same happens with plant foods. This system ensures that everyone, including the elderly, sick, or those who did not go out that day, receives something to eat. Evening in the camp is darkness. Discover one of the last remaining hunter. Gatherer societies on Earth. A people whose way of life reaches deep into humanity's earliest story. In the remote savanna woodlands surrounding Lake Eyasi, in northern Tanzania, lives the Hadza, a small indigenous community whose lifestyle has remained remarkably consistent for tens of thousands of years. While the modern world has transformed nearly every human society, the Hadza continue to live by the rhythms of nature, guided by knowledge refined across countless generations. Their homeland is a striking landscape of acacia trees, rocky hills and open grasslands. Rainfall is unpredictable, temperatures can soar, and survive requires intimate knowledge of every plant, track, and seasonal pattern. To outsiders, this environment appears harsh and unforgiving. To the Hadza, it is a living map filled with food, water, shelter, and meaning. A living link to early humanity, anthropologists often describe the Hadza as one of the closest living cultural parallels to early Homo sapiens. Genetic and archaeological evidence suggests that their ancestors have inhabited this region for tens of thousands of years, maintaining a subsistence strategy centered on hunting wild animals and gathering naturally available foods. Unlike agricultural societies that rely on crops or domesticated livestock, the Hadza obtain everything directly from their environment. There are no farms, no permanent settlements, and no stored food reserves. Life moves with the seasons and with the availability of resources. Camps are temporary and simple, often consisting of grass huts built quickly and abandoned when groups relocate. This mobility is not a hardship. It is a strategy of resilience,
by never exhausting one area. The Hadza preserve ecological balance and ensure long-term survival. Their approach reflects a deep understanding of sustainability long before the concept existed in modern environmental science. The art of hunting. Hunting is central to Hadza culture. Both practically and socially, men typically hunt alone or in small groups, carrying handmade bows strung with animal sinew and arrows tipped with sharpened metal or hardened wood. Some arrows are coated with a powerful plant-based poison that ensures even large animals can be taken down efficiently. Tracking skills are extraordinary. A hunter can read the ground like a story, identifying species, direction, speed, and even how long ago an animal passed. Subtle signs such as broken grass, disturbed soil, or faint hoof impressions reveal crucial information invisible to untrained eyes. Game ranges from small birds and rodents to larger animals such as antelope and baboons. Success is never guaranteed, yet hunting remains deeply respected, not only for providing food but for reinforcing patience, observation, and cooperation. When a hunt is successful, meat is shared widely, food distribution is egalitarian. There is no concept of hoarding or personal ownership of resources. Sharing strengthens community bonds and ensures everyone survives, regardless of individual success on any given day. Foraging and wild foods. Women play an equally vital role through gathering. Their knowledge of edible plants is extensive, and precise tubers, berries, baobab fruit, and leafy greens form a reliable nutritional foundation. Digging sticks are used to extract underground roots rich in starch and moisture. One of the most prized foods is wild honey. Honey gathering is both skillful and daring, using smoke to calm bees. Gatherers climb tall trees or reach into hidden crevices to retrieve honeycomb. This sweet, energy-rich food is cherished by children and adults alike. Remarkably, the Hadza sometimes cooperate with a wild bird known as the honey guide. The bird leads humans to beehives, and after the honey is collected, it feeds on the leftover wax and larvae. This rare example of human-animal cooperation illustrates the deep ecological relationships embedded in Hadza life. Language and communication. The Hadza speak a language that includes distinctive click consonants produced by drawing air into the mouth rather than pushing it out. This rare linguistic feature connects their speech to a small group of African languages considered among the oldest surviving forms of human communication. Language serves not only practical purposes, but also storytelling, teaching, and maintaining cultural memory.